Greetings, my Israelite brothers and sisters, heirs, joint heirs, adopted, grafted, natural, spiritual. We hope that this Sabbath morning on the Feast of Unleavened Bread, we find that everybody's well and we find that everybody's at peace. This is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. This is the 15th day of Abib. Some people say Aviv, Aviv. People that get real fancy with Hebrew, whether you're speaking Yiddish or Paleo-Hebrew, I pronounce it in the English term so that when I'm reading, you can understand Abib. This is the 15th day of Abib. And today's the first day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And for the next 7 days, the scripture says, ye shall eat unleavened bread. So we're going to be eating unleavened bread. Here in South Florida, finding unleavened bread in your local grocery store is not hard to do, hard to find this time of the season. There's plenty of it, and you can easily find it. Some people get very creative and they make it, and that's great as well. So basically, we eat unleavened bread. Unleavened, basically, we're going to be, how you doing, Sister Tia? We're going to be covering two aspects of leaven in today's message. Two aspects of what leaven is and what unleavened is. We're going to be covering that so that you can understand that this is bigger than just cleaning out bread out of your house. We're going to get into that today. We're going to put that on the table. We're going to chop it up, and we're going to give you some understanding of it. And you're going to broaden your understanding and your base of understanding what you already have. Sister Tia says, great. Y'all know how they do. Y'all know how they do me on the Feast of Unleavened Bread. They cut the video off. But anyway, we took baking soda out too. Anita, great job. Yes. How you doing, Sister Anita, Sister Biblical T? Today, Brother Lorvins, he's actually traveling right now. He should be here shortly. He just did the album. He's got another album coming up, a CD called We Are the People. Very good musically talented brother. We had a sister that came up last night. The music was a little low when I went back to listen to it on the recording side. But let me tell you, you heard her voice just pure. She used to be a jazz singer. But let me tell you, she blessed us last night. We were able to get a full mix of the music with her voice. But yes, Sister Grace. But we're gonna get that music where you'll hear the music along with her voice today. We're gonna get that right today. Let me tell you what happened. The staff got so into her singing, in my opinion, they forgot to put on their headphones to make sure that it was a good mix. And they are computer people. They're not really recording studio mix people, but they just got, the whole place was just quiet. She just came up and just blew us away, So we're going to make sure we get that right today, though. I'm going to make sure we get that music with her voice right, so you're going to be blessed. How you doing, Brother Reginald? How you doing? So we're going to get that right today. And again, Brother Lorvins is coming up. Sister Grace is going to sing. Sister Dominic is going to sing. And we're just going to have, we're going to go live today. We're going to go live today at about 12 o'clock, so that you can get a full service with the singing. So at 12 o'clock noon, we are going to be going live. And you're going to, just want you all to be a part of the full service today. But still at 1 o'clock, we're going to be trying to come up and bring the message and the lesson. We're gonna tie in 3 feast days: Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, leading into Pentecost. It's going to be painted very well. You're going to get a full understanding as we start to lead to the plan to salvation. One of the things I wanted to cover last night on that last day, the last day is the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is when the Father returns. And I'm going to cover that today just briefly, because it's more than becoming a part of the glorified family. It's the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So we're going to cover a little bit of that today. Learning by repetition is a good way to learn. And sometimes when you do it, this is the season to do it, number one. This is the season to do it. But you'll get it, and every time you'll get something out of it. Even this morning when I woke up, I got something out of it. On the last day of the great day of the feast, Jesus stood up in the temple and he says, "The kingdom of heaven is at hand. All ye that are thirst, come." And he did that on the last great day. That is when the second resurrection comes, and when those that have to accept him, if they don't, well, let me put it this way: if their names are not written in the book of life, they're going to make them. And that's when the Messiah gives a perfect kingdom to the Father. And he's going to give him a perfect kingdom. And a perfect kingdom is a kingdom with no more flesh. Everybody's names have been written in the book of the Lamb of Life. So it's going to be a glorious time. This is what we're living for. But we're going to get into that resurrection a little bit today. We're going to get into that resurrection. We got to get into the resurrection, because everything that we're doing is based upon being resurrected. We're going to cover that. You cannot go into Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, without diving into the resurrection. And a lot of people don't talk about the resurrection. A lot of people don't understand that there are 2 resurrections. So we're going to get into that. We're going to bring that out, leading into the Feast of the First Fruits. A lot of times people don't talk about the Feast of the First Fruits. Now, it's not a Sabbath or anything like that. It's just something that we're supposed to start counting from. And that's day 1. So we're going to get into that today, so we can broaden our understanding of it. So shalom, peace, happy Sabbath. I'm looking forward. Look for us at 12 o'clock noon. At 12 o'clock noon, we will be tuning in, and you can be with us live. Y'all have a happy Sabbath, and peace, and shalom. We'll talk soon.